Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 135 of Shadow and Flame with Magic, the podcast. And we just watched Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie. And welcoming my guest for 13th time is WalkerDWorld. Hey, Walker, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So my wife and I saw a video about Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy, the director, and they talked about like how old or how young is too young, and Hugh Jackman said hey, Ryan Reynolds agreed too, but like if your kids have seen the other two Deadpools, then it's okay. Like they should be able to handle this third one. And I do think they're getting a softer R rating with each movie, but. So we made the decision, like, he seems cool. There were a couple jokes I was like, I don't love that he heard it, but I don't think he got offended or anything. So that's overall feelings. How do you like it in the movie?
Good.
Yeah, how would you rank them?
All three movies or this
Yeah, how will you rank all three movies?
Okay, the first one S2, the second one S2. And the third one, A2.
Oh, you think it's not as good as the first two?
It is good. I love that Wolverine is in it. I would put in maybe in S2. You will put every movie in S2.
Okay. But if you had to rank them 1, 2, 3, which ones will you go?
Okay. I might choose the third one on S2, the first one on...
No, but okay. Like, I will go, the movies got better with each one. So I'll say the very best one's the third one. Second best is the second. Third best is the first one.
Right. Oh. Then I would say the first best is the third one. And the second best is the first one. And the third best is the second one.
Oh, wow. So you go 3, 1, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That feels like a bold choice.
Maybe. It could be.
So we really like the story. Well, I shouldn't say we, like, we're talking so we can speak for ourselves. I would wish, and this is, I guess we haven't said anything yet, so major spoilers, the movie will get spoiled now, so if you haven't seen it, I would stop listening now. But, so ready? Spoilers continuing, 3, 2, 1... I really wish there was more X-Men content. Like, the X-Men characters, we got Wolverine, Deadpool, Colossus, Shatterstar, and who was the fifth X-Man?
Wolverine? Oh, Gambit.
Yeah, that's right, everyone. Tatum. Oh, man. This is a big improvement because they used to just call him Chatham. But he finally got to be Gambit, y'all. And that was pretty awesome. I thought he did a great job. What about you?
Yeah, they did do a good job. Also, Steve,
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, and you may be thinking, it's Captain America in this movie? No, it's Human Torch.
That's right. And at first I was like, oh, shoot, he doesn't have his shield. That's disappointing. And then he took off his cloak, and straight up, we got the Human Torch. No other Fantastic Four members, but pretty legit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Deadpool is trying to save his world, the Fox universe, and Logan did die, which I guess there's an issue about how Logan takes place so far in the future, but they don't care about that. But on his quest to find the Wolverine that we've all seen in the trailers, we get to see some variant Wolverines. We got to see Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, which was cool. Mm. We got to see Patch, which they're claiming is a Wolverine, but I mean, that guy has an eye patch, so I don't know how legit of a Wolverine that guy is. We got to see Henry Cavill as Wolverine. Who's like a mountain of a man. And I guess when he was about to do his snick, his claws, it was going to be the motion he did in the infamous arm flexing that he did from the Mission Impossible Fallout movie, which I haven't seen. But if I was to watch them, I would just jump to Fallout. What other ones? Oh, we got the John Brown costume, brown and tan uniform.
We also have a Pop Falco.
Yeah, we do have that guy. And in that same moment, we got to see the infamous famous Todd McFarlane Wolverine cover where we got to he got to pop his claws and the reflection of the claws. We got to see the Hulk. Mm-hmm. What do you thought about the Hulk?
That was great. It does have some camos with the Hulk and
mm-hmm.
But other stuff.
I thought the Hulk was incredible. Burr, burr, burr. Oh yeah, there was a Thor cameo that got referenced quite a few after that, so they got their money's worth out of Chris Hemsworth. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, then we got some big news. One we knew about for months now with Jennifer Garner back as Elektra, with a very funny joke about like, oh, Daredevil died, and like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm super okay with that. Which got spoiled as I guess at one of the days she had the kids, and then Ben Affleck had to show up to like pick them up, and so everyone was like, Ben Affleck's there, get him in the suit. But I was okay with no Daredevil. It would have been cool though.
Yeah.
They reference the Punisher, which I was like, Thomas Jane can be in Scott Pilgrim, but he won't be in this movie. But I suspect the Punisher movies are not Fox movies. I think they're Universal movies, maybe. But, I mean, they could have had Thomas Jane and Dolph Lundgren. That would have been legit. But poor Ray Stevenson, we lost a year ago, maybe? Who was the other... Oh, and then there was Blade. Wesley Snipes came back. Which even that moment, like, I had time for my brain to process, and then I was reminded about Blade 3 that also had Ryan Reynolds. So I was like, hey, the reunion there. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then Laura Kinney was there, X-23. Yep. Which I was reminded she had 3 claws, and that's irritating. And she should only have 2. With the third claw being in her toesies. So she can go tap, tap, tap as she walks. Which is a silly thing. Trying to think of... Oh, and then the main villain of the movie is Cassandra Nova. A very young Cassandra Nova. And the TVA from Loki is the plot device to get them to all these different timelines. Or multiverses. Mm-hmm. And
Deadpool also mentions like Loki like season 1.
Oh yeah, episode 5 is the villain from that episode's the Monster of the Void.
Yeah. And you can I don't know what to say anymore.
Oh okay. We're noticing we're not talking loud enough, so I was trying to motion for him to get louder. And then what other plot stuff happened? Oh, we saw the Deadpools of the multiverse, including Lady Deadpool, who at first we were like, is that Taylor Swift? But the internet confirmed it's Blake Lively. Walker's cousin Curtis came with us, and he was hoping for a lot of Deadpool content. Who's the guy, the Deadpool of the Kills the Marvel Universe miniseries. But, and I guess I'm not big enough of a Deadpool fan to know if he was one of the mini variants we saw, but I guess there's also a rumor about Henry Cavill being the MCU's Wolverine, but I feel like he's probably, I don't know, I guess they'll probably want an older Wolverine for the movies, but I don't know. Hopefully if they make the MCU, they'll have Kitty Pryde in there. One of the cameos I was hoping for was going to be Magic, but very little X-Men in there. They talked about the X-Men a bunch, so that was cool, but so there was Dogpool. There was a handsome Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, who I guess was heavy on the Canadian. Let's see here. What was one of your favorite scenes?
Well, they also wanted to talk about like one of your complaints about the old Blade.
Oh, yes, that's right. So Blade made a reference to how he's the one and only Blade, which I was like, hey, man, they cast the new Blade, but I was reminded how that movie is pretty much on the back burner, so I don't know if there'll ever be another Blade. The last rumor I heard was that they were going to make Blade the third most important character in the movie, and I forget what his name is, but it's something Ali. And I know he's an Oscar winner, so I'm surprised they're messing around so much. Which I forget, do we see him in Eternals? Or do we just hear his voice? Had to watch Eternals again. Next time I can't sleep, I'll pop on Eternals. And then fall asleep again. What? Which for a while there, the Spider-Man 2 Dr. Octopus one, the technical commentary track would like knock me out every single time. So there's that. What else was there? Oh, I was gonna say something about X-23. What?
But the freak claw.
Oh yeah, about how she has 3 claws instead of 2.
And you always said that.
See, I feel like I did. So I feel like you set me up to not. Cassandra Nova, very young, not the old lady. Mm-hmm. So that was disappointing, but I get it. Like they're not gonna cast an older lady. Amazing soundtrack. The movie, they had some fun in the opening credits. Hey, they made a Gossip Girl reference, and now my brain's recognizing in this moment that Blake Lively was in Gossip Girl. She wasn't the Gossip Girl. That's someone else.
I don't know. Oh, Deadpool?
No, Ryan Reynolds' TV career is over. They made a reference to how Hugh Jackman post-divorce where he let his body go, which I was like, dang, Hugh Jackman, I guess must have been like, hey, you can make fun of me a little bit. But also it paid off as he gets his shirt blown off and he did not let his body go. They got their money's worth out of the Madonna song. And then NSYNC's Bye 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 got used for the opening credits. There was an awesome Grease song. Like, I don't know, like the soundtrack clearly goes against what you're visually seeing. So that was fun.
And they even put the Greatest Showman songs on. Like the Greatest Showman.
Oh yeah. I thought they referenced it, but did they actually play one of the songs?
Yeah, like when Deadpool was getting smashed in the radio.
No, that was Grease.
And then it was the other song.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he hits his head on the speaker and they hear like 4 different songs real fast.
Yeah. And then,
okay. I must have missed the Showman one, but that's fun.
Yep. Because they even said it on the credits. Like, they even put the Greatest Showman in the credits.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, how great was that sequence in the credits with all the interview process about all the Fox movies? They even gave the new Fantastic Four movie some love, which I was like, oh, that's nice. They didn't have to do that. Yeah. They're so young. Like Hugh Jackman, even Ryan Reynolds in Wolverine Origins, like they're just so young. And I'm reminded about how I think Hugh Jackman is 56 now, and Ryan Reynolds is 45. So I'm like, oh man. And just looking up the cameos, like Henry Cavill is only 41. And Chris Evans is like 44. I was just like, man, like all these actors. I don't know. It also goes back to like how Cyclops in the comics can easily be 40 years old, and you just make everyone else's age connect from there. But Marvel is afraid about having a 40-year-old Cyclops. Like Henry Cavill and Chris Hemsworth are both 41. Like they can still do all the things they could at 34. Like I don't know. Hashtag make Cyclops 40. Am I right?
Yeah.
But Marvel's also obsessed with like Spider-Man's always 28. Where I'm like, Spider-Man's way past 28. But the timeline's weird, and comic book ages are. But I think it's like Kitty Pryde's finally in her 30s now. I remember being the time when recognizing where I'm like, no, there's no way Kitty and me are the same age. And I mean, I wasn't like Frank Miller who turned older, and then Bruce Wayne was like, you know what, I'm going to create The Dark Knight Returns. Oh, hey, there was a Batman reference too.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot what they even said.
No, they talked about because Wolverine. Oh yeah, the movie. I thought for sure we were going to see our Wolverine with his cowl down, but they saved it for the end when it really mattered the most.
Yep.
And then they talked about how like he's so much better than Batman because Batman can't even turn his neck, which is like awesome. Also, apparently the Batman suits don't make it so they can urinate. So that's unfortunate. Like it takes them like 40 minutes to take the suit off for those purposes.
What about the Wolverine suit?
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine those are not. I imagine they're not pants. They're clearly. I don't know. Like once you're in, you're in.
And I also want to hashtag something. Hashtag Marvel Jesus.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds or Deadpool is Marvel Jesus.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I feel bad. And then Jon Favreau showed up to be Happy Hogan, who must be now reaching Hugh Jackman's level of like comic book appearances or movie appearances because he's in like the Iron Man movies. He's in all the Spider-Man movies.
He's also he's all in the Iron Man movies because like Happy works with Toy Stark.
Yeah, so 3 Iron Mans, 3 Spider-Mans, at least 1 Avengers, right?
Yeah.
So that's 7.
Hugh Jackman.
I don't know. Could he be in Secret Invasion? I've never seen it.
Yeah, like again, the greatest episodes of the Secret Invasion. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last episode. Then, oh yes, it's never going to get a second season again. Yeah.
I know, they killed Maria Hill, and I was like, boop, boop. I'm trying to think of other famous, great moments. Chris Evans was there.
That.
Well, I was gonna say, and then he got a cool post-credit scene. Stay for the post-credit scene, and then he says, "You can quote me," and then Deadpool quoted him for sure in the beginning. I would have liked the Reed Richards actor to show up. Something that starts with an I.
It's spoiler. He dies.
Yeah.
Human Torch, and that makes sense. Because we just watched Captain America, classic Steve Rogers.
And now that I think of it, Channing Tatum and Chris Evans is in Free Guy. So a lot of references. And they worked with Sean Levy in that movie too. And then Jennifer Gardner and Ryan Reynolds worked together in The Atom Project, also directed by Sean Levy. So, you know, good to know those guys.
Yep. What else?
What? I know. Trying to think of like once we start recording, we're like, oh, we should have mentioned burr. But I can't think of anything else.
Well, you forgot about the soundtrack.
Oh, I thought we did talk about the soundtrack. I know, it's legit. Like I might
No, I'm talking about with your soundtrack. You forgot to do it.
Oh yeah, well we haven't done music on the show in a while.
Oh.
I haven't charged iTablets. Production behind the scenes. Or what do they call it on Turtle Soup? Oh yeah, lifting the curtain. So
with your voice, blah blah blah.
yeah, I guess I could have, but
We finally
no
got
one's
it.
been missing it, so I haven't done it.
Oh.
It's just like my plushie tournament. Like no one's ever went on YouTube and went, hey man, like do another one of these. So I'm like, the audience spoke loudly with their silence. Let's see here. We ranked the movies. We've talked about the soundtrack, spoilers, the variants. Oh yeah, there's no Loki, which I didn't think there would have been, and there was no Owen Wilson, which I was like, seriously, you guys couldn't have filmed during a Loki episode, just those guys commenting in the movie or something? But no X-Men, because towards the end, like, Wolverine's like, hey, we probably want to see each other after this, so bye. And then he's like, wait, Logan, stop. And I thought for sure he was going to say, like, you always have a home here, and then we're going to get the X-Men. But no, because I was like, yeah, they show us Beast and Xavier. We've seen those guys in the MCU.
True.
That would have been nice.
Have we even seen like Beast again, like in the Marvels?
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It really does. Yeah, I guess that's the movie. I really liked it, though. I wouldn't mind seeing it. We got a collectible cup. Our theater Cinemark wasn't selling the Wolverine famous mouth bucket that we've seen, but it did have a Wolverine head bucket that I didn't want, and then also a taxi cab to diorama that was not in the movie. So I'm also happy we didn't purchase that. There was another movie cup, but I was like, I think one's good enough. So I guess if your cousin takes you for a second time, maybe you can get the second cup.
Yeah.
But I feel like we got the better of the two. Well, I guess that could be everything.
Yeah.
Where can people find you if they want to look for you?
Oh, YouTube.
What's your YouTube channel?
WalkerDWorld.
Anything they can look forward to upcoming?
I don't think so. Maybe I would try to do some Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh, speaking of Wolverine and Deadpool, you can follow me on YouTube at Jackal SII. And we're recording this on July 26th, so we saw it. It was a pretty good turnout for theater-wise. Like, all week it looked like it was just going to be us and another family of four. And, but when we got there, people started coming in, so it got pretty filled up for a Friday 9:30 show.
Yep.
But that's not where I was leading up to. But Fortnite tonight should be getting cel-shaded Deadpool and Wolverine. We spent way too much money on Walker's account and my own account. And so once those skins come out, we're going to purchase them for ourselves. And then I'm going to definitely make a video about buying them. And then ideally one video each of victories. And there's a rumor that next season of Fortnite, which would be Chapter 5, Season 4? Yes? Maybe. But what's that season's theme going to be?
Everyone is saying it might be like a part 2 of the Marvel season.
Nice. What characters would you like to see in that battle pass?
Well, people are mostly saying it might be like some X-Men characters. Like it could be an X-Men battle pass and some other Marvel characters. So I don't know about that.
But if you had to pick 5 Marvel characters to be in the battle pass, which 5 would you pick?
Okay, I might choose maybe Beast would be nice. Well,
I mean, it's your list. You pick them.
And maybe I thought this right. Maybe the Falcon. No, maybe a normal Falcon, not the Captain America Falcon.
Okay.
And that's it.
You just want the Falcon and Beast to be in your battle pass?
No, I don't know what to say. Like, I really don't know if I made the battle pass, the Marvel thing. I don't know what to make.
Okay, well, watch how I do it. So 5 characters, probably go all X-Men. I would love to have Kitty Pryde. And if she's a battle pass, that means we get different costumes. So we get Pirate Kate Pryde. We get the new exceptional Kitty Pryde outfit, which is essentially it's her X-Men Evolution suit. We can get a classic yellow and black suit for her training uniform with a Locky back bling. Yeah. And then I want a magic skin, which could also be a perfect battle pass with the Chris Bacalo black booty short outfit. And then also a new Mutants black and yellow outfit with the silver arm. I want Emma Frost, Cyclops, and a 5th one would be this person I'm gonna say now. Oh, and Nightcrawler. Boom. Kitty Pryde, Magic, Emma, Nightcrawler, and Cyclops. Also, fun fact, my top 5 favorite X-Men.
And guess what? The only one that might become in the battle pass, the only one will be Cyclops.
Okay. Oh, and Magic, of course, her pickaxe would be her soul sword. Yeah. Magic could also have Lockheed as her back bling because she doesn't really walk around with a sheath on her back. Oh, and Exceptional X-Men number 1 had one of the covers has Emma with a blow up bed as a thing she's standing on, and that could easily be her. What do you call the thing you go down on? The glider?
Yeah.
And
this guy and
I mean, you can't just say this guy.
Okay, Wolverine and Deadpool's glide is going to be a hot balloons.
Oh, that's right. And they each get their own emote.
Yep.
And pickaxes. I forget what Wolverine's is. Clearly the movie claws, and then Deadpool, I imagine, is a sword.
2 swords.
2 swords, like Leonardo.
Yeah. And if you want to make your own Leonardo skin, well, you can buy it in Fortnite. It's no point in making one. So if you don't know about it, well, we just told you about it, but you actually don't have to make it.
Yeah. I got Leonardo in Fortnite. Which turtle did you buy?
Mikey.
Nice. Any regrets?
Nope.
Does it ever make you sad that your favorite Ninja Turtle is Michelangelo?
No. Does it make you sad if your characters is real about that?
Well, no, Leonardo's the best one, so I never worry about not liking the best one.
So guess what? Do you remember in the movie, like the new like stuff, like the new
The Mutant Mayhem?
Yeah. So do you remember when he betrayed his brothers that he was a tattletale and he became cool for the most of the movie? Yeah. Did that make you sad? Of course it did.
I mean, I didn't love it. I am tempted to get Splinter just because of he's old dad and I'm old dad. But pretty much at this point, I'm just committed to getting every X-Men character because I was waiting to, like, I'm just going to get Deadpool. But now we watched the movie, I'm like, we should get both.
Yeah. We need both.
And it's nice that they're item shop ones because they were original Battle Pass skins. And I sort of wish, I regret, if I could redo my entire life again, changing only one thing, it would be to get the Tomb Raider in the Battle Pass from that one season. The very first season, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And now I wish I did. Was she in the same season as Superman, or was Superman the season after that?
Maybe the same season or the season after that.
And then I know that season also had a free guy emote that I wish I did. But at that time, I was just sharing an account with Walker D. And so I was just like, we just need to do it on one. It's silly we were spending money on 2 accounts. But now I'm like, it was like $10 each. We could have easily done it. Not to brag, but we can easily afford 2 battle passes.
True.
But I didn't do it. And even they made her the first skin in the game. So literally, or maybe she was the second skin. Because I remember being like, I can get to level 25 on my name and then call it good. But I didn't. There was many nights I was like, I'm going to regret this. I should just do it. But it seems like the fandom has now come around on the idea that, this is just Fortnite talk now, about like, I think it's because the game's so old now where people are like, yeah, like so many new players missed out on things just because they weren't of age or whatever. So it's just like, yeah, like you got to do it. Like, bring these skins back. I did get Lara Croft in Dead by Daylight, so that was pretty cool. And then I turned on Fall Guys last night to be like, how much are these skins? I think she'd be only like a $10 skin. I'd be tempted to get her, but am I going to log into Fall Guys every other night? I don't think so.
No.
But Fall Guys is supposed to be coming to Fortnite. That's cool.
Yep. I think it's away in Fortnite.
Just in the files?
No, I think it's just in Fortnite. Like, do you remember like the Alien season? But you were not in the Alien season.
No, but I remember the Alien season.
Oh yeah, right. And like, yeah, and after that, like you got the aliens, and like you get sucked up. Well, that's going to happen when the Fall Guys fin happens.
Oh yeah, wait, the Alien season. That's when Superman showed up.
Yeah.
That was a different season.
And that was chapter 2.
And we figured that out.
That was chapter 2, season 8. The last season of chapter 2. After that, chapter 3 was my first, my oh no, that's other stuff. And then my dad came back for Spider-Man, and
Oh yeah, I did come back for chapter 5.
No, for season 3. No, chapter 3, season 1.
Oh, okay.
You did come back.
And then I dropped back out.
At, like, chapter...
I should have came back when the Ninja Turtles showed up, finally. I do regret not getting that mini battle pass.
Chapter 2. After that, you quit to that. Chapter OG, season OG. After that, you came back and...
Oh yeah, I came back because Magneto is in the current battle pass right now.
Yep.
So... And then he's a battle pass skin, so if you don't get him now, I guess as a PSA, like, you're not going to get him again. Because there's classic Magneto, and I can't think of a third option for him to come to the item shop, so this is it.
Yep.
Or
you could do with the movie Magneto.
I guess you could, just an all-black suit.
And that also doesn't make sense because that movie is so old.
Yeah.
You should have done it like real way.
Well, when the X-Men come to MCU, there are plenty of opportunities to just do new stuff then.
True.
Well, I have heard a rumor the next Battle Pass, like Colossus, is supposed to be one of those skins, so...
And then you can do that chats that you always wanted to do. To sit on the ground and just say, I'm Colossus, I'm a dummy.
I do want to just do a live stream where I do match after match as a different emote of just Colossus standing in one spot. Just what I really should do is just do a traversal stream where he just like finds a city and then just traverses as an emote until he just gets eliminated.
Oh, he breaks the wall and he says, I'm a hero, I broke this wall for no reason. And then you get that, you can just make cheats, make some crosses, make a bad guy, and make everyone hate him. This guy's a bad guy. No, he's not, son. No, he's not. He's not a bad guy. Yes, he is. He broke the wall in Fortnite. Everyone does that. It's not different to the other ones. It's not different at all, son. You have to do that to get materials and everything else. Well, he was not playing build mode. It was silver mode. He isn't with it because it's no point of breaking anything if it's silver mode build. Or if you want to get to the chest in the attic. That means it still didn't make sense. Except it was not an attic. It was just a wall. That's a crime, son. We have to tell everyone in the whole entire world this guy is evil. The end.
That was a fun little skit. Another battle pass I want back is the scales, the purple dragon. I wish I had that for my kitty pride I have. Right now I made a Carmen Carnero inspired exceptional X-Men one that you can find on the YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I guess that's it for the movies. I'm going to review last week's comics, or I guess this current week's comics. Do you want to stick around, or? All right, buddy. Well, thanks again for being on for 13 times. Always a pleasure.
Yep. Goodbye, everyone. Not forever. Or maybe. We don't know.
We never know. So, the only comic that really came out last week of note was NYX #1, part of the new Fall from the Ashes relaunch. That title features, so spoilers, Miss Marvel, Laura Kinney, the Wolverine, Sophie Cuckoo, Prodigy as a college professor, and Anoli. And Miss Marvel's the spotlight character. Her and Sophie become best friends, so that's fun to see. I thought, like, Laura's cool in it, but I don't love the fact that she hit Miss Marvel over the top of her head. I was like, you don't need to do that, but I get her breaking her phone, though, at the time. So I was like, okay, that I'm cool with, but I don't think you had to hit her. And then the villain is Empath, who he just grosses me out. He's never been a good character, so he's a perfect villain because he definitely evokes a feeling. And he's working with, or he's controlling Hellion and the other 4 Cuckoos, but he's probably not controlling Esme. But poor Mindy's in there, and I don't know. I just want him off the book, and I hope he's not hurting the Cuckoos. And especially not Mindy, but so that was pretty solid. And let's see what comics are coming out next week. Then comics coming out next week. Oh, yeah, Black Widow cannot escape the Venom. Oh, trailers. Poor Walker D. We finally got a trailer for Venom 3, which I think came out already, but I finally got to see it, and I don't know, it looks pretty good. Blood Hunt 6 or Blood Hunt 5 finally comes out. Captain Marvel 10. Fantastic Four is getting roped into Blood Hunt. Hellverine 3. Miss Marvel annual one with an Infinity Watch tie-in that seems very missable. X-Force 1 and X-Men Era of Apocalypse 4. So I don't know if we're going to really do reviews for those. But yeah. So X-Force at least has Rachel Summers in it. So, 6th favorite X-Men. But we'll see what happens. If not, we'll figure out a episode. I didn't see a release date for Venom 3, but I got the comics pulled for it. So, and Captain America, New World Order ad still coming out in February. I noticed they chose a different clip than the assassination attempt, which makes sense in this current climate we're in. And and the new Aliens Romulus looks super scary. So that sounds very thrilling. I'm trying to think about other movies. I feel like there was some... Oh, yeah, there was a lot of odd choices of like, hey, we're going to tell you... Oh, yeah, Gladiator 2, which felt also very much like you're showing us the entire movie. Like, I had never seen Gladiator 1, so sequelizing it, isn't going to make me want to watch either of those. But that is the show. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, WalkerDWorld, for being a guest. And follow me on TikTok at Jacko SII. Twitter, the same handle. The blogs, the podcast is SNFWM on Instagram and Twitter. And, of course, what started it all, the shoutandflamewithmagic.com. The website that we've been updating a bunch lately. So that felt good again to be just using the website properly. All right, and if you ask a friend to listen, we're trying to still get our view numbers higher. And thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, everyone, bye.